So I'll use this green piece like a piece of tape. And then we can stick on this orange curve. And now our curve looks like an S, and it can go on top of the column. It kind of looks like part of a roller coaster. We still have one more animal to add to our track, so let's see if we can give it a good place to go. These two pieces here will be kind of like a pedestal for our elephant. And this trunk can go up and down to let our marbles slide down. There you go, Mr. Elephant. And then we can use a post and attach a green curve to bring the track around. And to that, we can add our xylophone. I can't wait to hear our marbles go down it. I'll attach this side to the post we just put, and the right side to this piece over here. Now let's have this yellow sloping curve, another crossroad, a straightaway to the wheel, and a red piece to catch the marbles that come this way. And now it's time to set up for the final piece of our marble maze. First, we'll leave 5 squares with pegs on them. And that's 5. And then 3 of them need small gears. And the other 2 will get big ones, a purple one and a red one. Then we'll add a small gear on top of the red one and an orange handle on top of the purple one. And finally, let's add a flag that the gears can turn. And one more flower. Wow, guys, we did it! We finished building the marble maze, and now we get to play with it. Let's start by adding a yellow and blue marble to our marble maze to see what happens. It's only orange seesaw. I wonder which way it'll go. Looks like it's taking the lower track, along with the giraffe. And it makes it all the way to the end. That was cool. But now it's time to try all 8 of our marbles at once. Let's add them slowly so they don't spill over the track. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good luck, marbles. Now we can start spinning them through the wheel to keep them going. Nice, it's working.
Wow, it's
Look at these
amazing.
2 guys go. Whoop, there you go. And the other one. I love how the marbles are taking different paths. Some are at the top and some are at the bottom. And here they come across the xylophone. Wow, our marbles are really moving. I hope the alligator doesn't get them. Let's do a trick shot. Booyah! Nice! Here's the slow-mo. It looks like we need to get the wheel going again to get the marbles back to the top. But we have to be patient turning it so that they make it into the holes. There, like that. Wow, these marbles are really going. It looks like they're having a lot of fun.
Wow.
Uh-oh, it's alligator time. And it looks like our final marbles are coming through the marble maze. Let's spin the flag. Great job, marbles. You did terrific. And so did you guys at home. Thanks for helping us build it and play with it. Bye, everyone. It's time to have some marble maze fun with the VTech Marble Rush playset. With it, we can do easy, medium, or of course, challenging builds. And it has some really cool pieces, like a motorized Ferris wheel, a marble-activated splitter, spirals, blasters, and so many other cool things. So let's get it open and start building our playset. I'm curious to see what all these different pieces look like. Wow, so many colors. Let's pour them out so we can get a good look at them. It looks like we have a bunch of track pieces right here. And here are some of the supports that will be holding the track up. And now all we need is a trusty instruction manual to help us build this playset right here. We'll use these instructions and these pieces to build it. But first we need to clean off a place to put it. Now we can take a look at the instruction manual. And the one we want to build starts here. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 foundation pieces, and 2 more on the bottom corners. That sounds easy enough. There's 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and now 6. Now for the corner pieces. 1 on the left, and 1 on the right. Now we can start adding some supports. We'll start with this blue one right here. And this yellow piece right here looks kind of like a banana, but it's actually a bucket to catch the marbles. 1 more blue support. Then we can connect them with an orange curve. And then we'll put another small curve on the left side. Now let's set up a kind of slope for the marbles to go down. We'll do that by stacking a piece to make it taller. Now we'll need this blue straightaway, and this red slope will let the marbles roll down. Now check this out. It's a marble cannon. When we push the button, it'll shoot the marbles through the cannon. And and it goes right here under the banana. Now we'll connect the track to it with this U-shaped green piece. Then we can add this double tower of blues. And then we'll need this clear piece, which has a hole in the middle that lets the marbles fall through it. Another one goes here, and then an orange piece here will let us connect the track, and then connect it over here with a short orange one. Now it's time to give the left side of our track some attention, with an orange piece here, and a blueberry piece here. And then we'll add this marble shooter that'll blast the marbles when we push the lever. Adding this blue piece will let us connect it with a straightaway piece, and then a longer straightaway piece here, then a couple of towers 2 blocks high, with a straightaway in the middle. And this piece here acts like a kind of basketball net to catch the marbles that we shoot with our first blaster. Now we just need a way for our marbles to get from the basket to the shooter. And one more piece here should do the trick. Let's add a support tower 3 blocks high, so we can use this yellow. It's going to send the marbles down from the taller tower to the shorter one. Let's build this section up just a bit more, so we can add another red curve piece. Adding these 3 pieces here in the corner will let us use this really cool yellow S-shaped piece. Our track's going to have a lot of levels, so we'll need to build it up taller to add all the different curves and straightaways that are going to be on our track. The blueberry pieces let the marbles pass across them, and the orange pieces send them in one direction only. Ah, there we go. Now we can add a few more track pieces here on the second level. Let's add another clear piece and a blue piece, and then connect them with this big orange U-turn. Then we can make these 2 towers a little bit taller, and then add on these 2 downward sloping curves, which should give the marbles a lot of speed as they head down the track. Let's give this tower 1 more blue block, and then we'll use this randomizer, which splits some of the marbles to the right, and some of them to the left. We need to connect the track to it, so let's build these towers up just a bit higher. Then we can add 2 sloping red pieces to both sides. Then we need to add another orange curve. Now check this out. We need to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks to our tower. Now that's what I'm talking about. And now I think this is my favorite piece of the set. A spiraling vortex that's going to send the marbles around and around. And we'll connect it with this small orange curve. Now if we get these supports a bit taller, we can add another level to our track. And for that, we're going to use this big orange slide. And instead of the marbles going down it, they're going to come up it from the blaster on the left side. One more splitter over here will help the marbles go into the spinning vortex. And this piece here will catch the marbles as they fall and send half of them to the left and half of them to the right. And how about this? A motorized Ferris wheel. The marbles will catch a ride in the holes and they'll be carried to the